You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reidsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save A Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service sliced-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
If you haven't had a chance to try the West Virginia-made Almost Heaven collection, now is the perfect time. These mattresses are double-sided and flippable. Yesterday's quality meets today's technology. Introducing our new Shop at Home Comfort Select experience. Visit our website, fill out the comfort questionnaire, or call us, and based on your information, we will help you select a set that is just right for you, delivered sanitarily and safely to your home. So stop in or order online. Your satisfaction is always guaranteed. Mattress shopping made easy. No hassles, no pressure. That's the Delano's difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Have you noticed the little aches and pains since this whole thing started? Maybe your clothes are getting a little tighter. Well, take back your life with physical fitness, and I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza can help. With a clean, friendly, and healthy atmosphere, I Am Fit features state-of-the-art fitness equipment, cardio, and select drive weight machines. There's even a yoga studio, sports turf room, and a dedicated free weight area. But that's just the beginning. I Am Fit has certified personal trainers and nutritionists on staff with no-charge training and nutrition plans included in your membership. Student athletes can benefit from the Student Plyometric Program and sports-specific strength training at I Am Fit. Certified strength coaches can help you become faster, stronger, and more agile. So whether you want to become stronger, lose some weight, or just tone up, it's never too late to start a physical fitness lifestyle. I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza. You are worth it. Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank, too, with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
We are very excited to be opening our new office in Cheat Lake.
It's beautiful, and we really think our patients are going to love it.
Everything's still going to be the same type of atmosphere, warm and inviting, same staff. We are just trying to accommodate more patients at a time, and we look forward to seeing you at the brand new location.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
President Franklin D. Roosevelt once said, "We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future." You can help build our youth for the future. Coming soon, the Preston County Youth Center. Preston County Youth Center is a nonprofit 20,000 square foot facility on 6 acres between Reedsville and Masontown, featuring a 12,000 square foot multi-purpose gym area where there'll be basketball, volleyball, indoor soccer, and lots more. Outside, there will be football, soccer, rugby, track, cross country, field hockey, lacrosse, and so much more. The Preston County Youth Center is more than sports, though. There will be after-school programs, family fun activities, and childcare, just to name a few. The sky's the limit. To find out more and to get involved with the youth of Preston County, log on to pcyouthcenter.com. That's pcyouthcenter.com. The Preston County Youth Center. Help us build Preston County youth for the future.
Good morning and welcome to a snowy Morgantown for the Suburban Lanes Open Handicap Tournament. Of course, coming to you from Suburban Lanes. I'm Mike Jerko, along with the Hall of Famer Tom Hart. We'll have your call of the action.
And Mike, you know, this is a really unique tournament, and I believe this is the first televised tournament that we've had from here at Suburban Lanes. And it's a handicap tournament, and anyone can enter this tournament, regardless of your average. If you're at 150 average, your chances of getting into the finals are just as good as that average of 233 that we have one bowler today. So we're looking forward to this, and we have to give a big thank you to Jerry and Steve Lorenz for holding this tournament, and also all the sponsors that we have.
Sponsored by Pleasant Day Schools, the first place prize.
The first place prize is measly $1,000.
Yep.
And of course we had the scratch tournament, which the first place then was $500, but we've been able to up that prize list to $1,000. And we have some youngsters bowling in this, anywhere from 16 years of age on up to, and I'm not going to mention the older people's age. But it's a very good tournament, and I expect to see a lot of good scores with our handicap today.
And after the commercial break, we'll be back with the 5 through 8 seeds in the play-in game.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save-A-Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
The Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Orthopedic Surgery Department performs total joint replacements of the hips, knees, and shoulders. With 3 experienced orthopedic surgeons, Preston Memorial Hospital will work with you to develop a treatment program that meets your individual needs. Let us help alleviate your pain and return you to the active life you love. Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital. Choose Mon Health and feel the difference of personalized care close to home. Visit monhealth.com.
If you haven't had a chance to try the West Virginia-made Almost Heaven collection, now is the perfect time. These mattresses are double-sided and flippable. Yesterday's quality meets today's technology. Introducing our new Shop at Home Comfort Select experience. Visit our website, fill out the comfort questionnaire, or call us, and based on your information, we will help you select a set that is just right for you, delivered sanitarily and safely to your home. So stop in or order online. Your satisfaction is always guaranteed. Mattress shopping made easy. No hassles, no pressure. That's the Delano's difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Have you noticed the little aches and pains since this whole thing started? Maybe your clothes are getting a little tighter. Well, take back your life with physical fitness, and I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza can help. With a clean, friendly, and healthy atmosphere, I Am Fit features state-of-the-art fitness equipment, cardio, and select drive weight machines. There's even a yoga studio, sports turf room, and a dedicated free weight area. But that's just the beginning. I Am Fit has certified personal trainers and nutritionists on staff with no-charge training and nutrition plans included in your membership. Student athletes can benefit from the Student Plyometric Program and sports-specific strength training at I Am Fit. Certified strength coaches can help you become faster, stronger, and more agile. So whether you want to become stronger, lose some weight, or just tone up, it's never too late to start a physical fitness lifestyle. I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza. You are worth it.
For our 5 seed through 8 seed play-in game to see who gets into the step ladder. Going from the left there, our 8 seed David Bloomer qualified with a 786 handicap series. 7 seed Christian Wolf with a 788 series. 6 seed Joshua Hoffer with a 793 series. And Wayne Zapatochny with a 794 series. And that'll get ready to get us started here. I believe we're going to have David leading us off. And this is a handicap handicap tournament, so going into this game, David is going to have 66 pins a game. Christian 55, Josh Hoffer 27, and Wayne with 7. So right out of the gate, we're going to have David with the lead before the shots are thrown.
Well, I'll tell you, this is a handicap tournament, and this just shows you that anyone, regardless of your average or regardless of your age, can get into this tournament and do well. And of course, first place is going to be $1,000. And even if you don't make it through this play-in round, you still are going to get a couple of $100. What is it, 220, I believe?
Yep, the 3 people that don't advance out of this game will take home $220 each. Our 9th through 26 finishers that aren't on the show made $110 each. There's the first shot for Josh on this morning. Just a little bit high, leaves a 4-pin.
Yeah, really nice shot, and I'll tell you what, these young men here in this game are tremendous bowlers, every one of them.
David is just 16 years old. Actually, our 4 bowlers in this first match, we have David 16, Christian 17, Wayne's 18, and Josh is the old man of the group at 22 years of age. And David starts off with the spare.
And I'll tell you, watch the roll on the ball that these young men throw. I mean, it's just tremendous. I mean, they look like they have a lot more experience than their age would show. Christian Wolf is up on lane 16 now.
Christian, the 2-hander. He's getting 55 pins a game. That one's up high as well. Leaves the 4-7.
I was watching them loosen up earlier down on lanes 1 and 2, and I saw a number of 10 pins, and they were solid 10 pins. I mean, these young men throw that ball so good that I'm surprised that they leave anything. If they can stay around that pocket, they're going to throw some big scores.
Yeah, they've all got a lot of power on the ball. He's got to hold on. Doesn't quite hold on, so he leaves just the 4 pin, so it'll be an open to start for Christian. And that'll bring up Josh Hoffer with 27 pins of handicap for this game. Beautiful shot there for Josh Hoffer to start his night.
Yeah, that was just high flush and a tremendous roll on the ball. Now watch Wayne when he throws this ball. Watch his backswing. I mean, it's clear up there, well up over his head, and he really comes down through the ball with a lot of power. Really throws a great ball.
He is our highest average bowler in this handicap finals.
Yeah,
with just 7 pins of handicap.
Yeah, it's only like a 233 average.
So we used their last year's average, so he came in at 222. But, I mean, he really gets on it. Nice shot there for Wayne.
I'll tell you, nothing had a chance to stand up there. He just brutalized the pins on that shot.
Yeah, Wayne actually shot the highest scratch series on qualifying with a 773 and shot 300 in one of those games during qualifying.
You know, every one of these young men bowling down there are capable of shooting that 300 or that big 700.
This will be our second frame for David Bloomer, working on a spare. Comes up a little high again, leaves another 4 pin.
Well, he's right around the pocket. As long as he stays there and makes these spares, he's going to be a force to contend with here.
Yep, having those 66 pins a game. Shot his first 300 a couple weeks ago. Back-to-back spares to start his day.
Well, that's one thing you need to do in this tournament. You cannot afford to have open frames. You need to make all your spares, and of course there are going to be a lot of strikes thrown during this tournament.
Christian's one of the youth bowlers here at Suburban Lanes that made the cut. 2 other Suburban Lanes youth bowlers are in this field, the 3rd and 4th seeds. Ooh, and a 7 pin.
Yeah, the ball comes in just a little light, and those are the kind that those power players can carry, but unfortunately for him, he left the 7 pin. But this will be an easy spare for him to make, but you know, the ones that have the low handicap are going to have to throw a lot of strikes, because when you have that handicap to overcome, it's going to be difficult.
Especially in the play-in match where you have to beat 3 other people and not just 1.
That's right. You have to beat all 3 of them. You can beat 2 and you still don't make the stepladder format.
On 16 now, Josh Hoffer. Pin. It's one of those solid 10 pins you were talking about.
That's right. Those are some of the ones I saw when they were warming up down on 1 and 2. And I think as far as the high handicap bowlers are concerned, if they make their spares, But the lower handicaps are going to have to carry a lot of strikes. You need to carry that 10 pin out of there.
Yeah. Right there on the spare. Good job for Josh. That'll bring Wayne back up on 15.
And Wayne's working on a strike now. He needs to start throwing a lot of strikes together. He needs this one because he has the lowest handicap of all the bowlers in this squad.
First one he threw was just buried in the pocket.
It sure was. It was just dead solid.
It's coming in light. Leaves the baby split +1.
Yeah, baby split plus baby in motion, I guess. And the 2-7-8. Now the best way to make this spare is to hit the 2 pin on the right hand side and have it take out the 7 pin, and the ball will take out the 8 pin.
Just like that. Good spare for Wayne.
I guarantee you that was a great shot.
Yeah, but the amount of pins he's got to make up. He can't be having any kind of opens.
You got that right. That's for sure. And I'll tell you what, he's a tremendous bowler. You just watch the way he throws it. All of these young men are doing that. They throw it so well that it's no wonder that they're here bowling on the TV show today.
Yeah. Wayne bowled on the Weir High School team in Weirton, West Virginia. It's about, an hour and a half north of Morgantown?
It is. I remember when Morgantown High School used to play Weir in football. That's been a half a century ago, though.
Yeah. Oh, we got a Brooklyn side there for the strike, David Bloomer. Barely made it to that Brooklyn side, but he got the job done.
Well, he tripped out the 6 and the 10 both, so that's a good start. Now, what he needs to do is follow up with a good solid strike on the next ball.
If he can cash that in for a double, he's going to be really tough to beat in this game. So now Christian back up for the 3rd frame, working on a spare. He's coming in light this time, leaves the 2-4-5, the mini bucket.
Well, he threw that ball very well. He just may not be lined up just where he should be on that lane yet. Of course, he needs to make sure he gets his spare.
Oh, no.
Now, that ball hooked too much at the back end, and unfortunately for him, he leaves the 5 pin.
Yep. So it's his second open in the first 3 frames. Maybe a little nerves of being on the lights.
Well, you know, I'm sure that's true. I can remember the first time I ever bowled in the front of a camera. I was a little nervous. I was a little older than these guys are.
Yeah.
By about 3 times.
So we've got Josh coming up now working on a spare. Looks good.
Oh, yeah, and he trips out the 4 pin. That's one good thing about those power players. They can trip a lot of 4 pins.
It didn't come back quite like I thought it was going to, but it just enough to carry the strike. Wayne coming up also working on a spare.
Yeah, Wayne made that very difficult 2-7-8 split the last frame.
There it is, great shot.
Oh my, did you see that ball come charging back through the pins?
First ball speed up over 20 miles per hour. There's a lot of guys that can't throw their spare ball that hard, trying to throw it hard.
Well, I don't know. Jimmy Varner tries to get up to 30, but he hasn't quite made it yet.
There's not many people bowling around here that throw their first ball over 20. That's for sure. And get it to hook back like that.
Well, I'd have to add about 3 frames together to get me up to 20.
So David up now working on a strike, looking for that first double of the day. There it is, great shot. Carried that Brooklyn one and then cashed in for the double.
I noticed that his ball is going a little wider than some of the other guys that are bowling. And his ball just made a left-hand turn right at the pocket, rolled right through it for a beautiful strike.
Yeah. Now Christian coming off the opens right there for a strike. Nice shot there for Christian.
Well, he just scattered all the pins all over the place. If there had been anything left on the lane, the head pin would have come across and taken care of those.
Josh Hoffer now looking to double as well.
Well, let's watch, see where this ball goes. See if he gets a little wider, so he comes back in. And he looks like it's a little wider, and he comes back and carries.
Beautiful shot. Last time on 16 left the 10 pin, made the adjustment to carry the 10 this time. And that'll bring Wayne Zapp back up.
You know,
as most people call him, because it's hard to pronounce his last name. We even had to ask him before he started bowling because no one here could remember how to pronounce it. We asked, I don't know how many people this week, but everyone was like, I don't know, we just call him Wayne Zapp.
Well, I'll tell you what, he zaps the pins for sure.
That's definitely true.
That'd be a good nickname for him.
He's also looking to double. Great shot there.
Listen. I'll tell you, with that great power, he seemed to be a little inside of where a couple of the other players are playing, but he throws such power that he can carry that.
Yeah. The last time on that lane's when he pushed it out a little too far and left that split that he made. David Bloomer coming up now looking for 3 in a row to keep that lead on everybody. Right there it is, 3 in a row now for David Bloomer.
You see that head pin come flying across? Yep. I mean, if he had left a 10 pin, that head pin would have taken it out.
That's for sure.
That was a great shot. I mean, the power that these fellas throw is just unbelievable.
Brings us back to Christian working on a strike. He'll be up on lane 16.
There you go.
Double for Christian. So after there's a couple opens, he's got a lot of striking to do to catch back up with David. Josh Hoffer up next, looking to go 3 in a row.
I'm going to watch this shot that Josh throws here, see if it's a little bit wider than what some of the other bowlers have been playing. But it's been coming back through the pins and just really ripping the rack.
There it is, beautiful shot.
And that 6 pin did its job there. No sickly 6 there. That was a good solid strike.
And Josh is doing his job of putting strikes up on the board. And the problem is David's also putting all those strikes up on the board. So bring Wayne back up, working on a double. As we finish up our 5th frame.
Watch his backswing on this shot. He has a big high backswing, and then he really turns it loose. Boy, look at that.
Rushes the pins again for third strike in a row. So we got everyone on at least a double now as we head to the 6th frame. 3 of them sitting on turkeys and Christian with the double. David will be up first.
Well, David's sort of in the driver's seat right now with 3 strikes in a row.
He's managed to stay clean.
And as we said earlier, if you're going to be a high handicap bowler, you need to make your spares, and that gives you a good chance of moving on.
Give him 4 in a row. Beautiful shot. He's actually only 1 pin behind Josh and Wayne right now in scratch, but he has 39 pins on Josh and 59 on Wayne, so he's got a good lead. Christian will be up now, working on a double.
Well, Christian can keep himself right in the game here with another strike. Oh my, look at that. Yep. It just ripped the pocket.
Yep, 3 in a row now for Christian.
That shot looked like where it might be one of those half tens,
yeah.
But with all his power, there's no half 10 down there, except he may have broke it in 2 to make it a half.
Josh, a student at Muskegum University. 1 for 4 in a row as well. And
right
there's the shot.
Beautiful.
At all the strikes we have on the board, we've had the one Brooklyn win from David, and everything else has just crushed the pocket pretty much.
You know, it's amazing how much talent that these young guys have. I mean, every one of them are throwing that ball so great. And you know, it's good to see these young bowlers out here participating in a tournament like this, because we need a lot more youth bowlers starting to bowl these kind of tournaments.
That's for sure. Wayne now for 4 in a row. There it is.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Yeah, and there came the head pin across, just murdered the 10 pin.
He had the 6 hit the 10 first, and I think was going to knock it over, but the other one came across and made sure it was going down. That'll bring us back to David to start off our 7th frame. He'll be looking for 5 in a row.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, if David throws another strike here, as I said before, he's going to be in the driver's seat because he's got a good handicap.
That one's got he trips the floor. I was a little worried about that one.
Well, that ball was a little inside of the target, I think, but it held line enough to kick the 4 pin out.
It's now 5 in a row for him. Yeah, I thought for sure that one was going up through the nose. But it held just enough. His 2 spares were both 4 pins even.
You're right, and with that power that he throws, he kicks a lot of those 4 pins out.
Christian up now looking for 4 in a row. Right there it is. Beautiful shot.
Boy, look at the X's on that score sheet. Unbelievable.
It's nice to see it there now. We'll see how the day goes along as we start breaking down these lanes. But as of right now, these guys are killing it. Josh for now 5 in a row. Great shot.
Well, it looks like whoever leaves a pin down there may be the guy that has to set out and not move on to the next round. Everyone is throwing bunches of strikes.
David hasn't even given these guys a chance to get back in the game yet.
No, he hasn't. He's been right there every time.
Boom, great shot. 5 in a row for Wayne.
Good shot.
Well, we have
Got about 15 in a row by this group right now.
Yeah, that's a good old Andy Verapapa 300, isn't it? A lot of people don't know who Andy Verapapa was, but anytime he had 12 strikes in a row, he counted it as a 300.
Yeah.
Look at this. We've got 3 out of the 4 have 5 strikes in a row.
And the other one has 4. So David now for 6. Right there it is. Great shot.
You see that ball go down the lane and right at the back end, right at the break point, just made a left-hand turn into the pocket.
Yep, he's been right just over that 16-mile-an-hour mark most of the day. And that ball just came cruising back and crushed the pocket. So Christian now for 5 in a row. Comes in light, ends the big string of all the bowlers, leaving a 2-4. First time we've seen someone throw it a spare in a while.
That's right.
Since Christian in the 3rd frame.
Oh, man, he lets that get away from him. That's a mistake he can't make.
Yeah, that's his 3rd open of the game.
And all of them have been makeable spares that the ball overhooked where he played it.
He can still run him out for 211, which would put him at 266 with handicap.
You're right.
But that's not going to be enough for today. It's crazy that a handicap score of 266 isn't going to be enough.
That's for sure. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't take over 300 to win this first game.
It looks like David's working his way there. Josh now for 6 in a row. Right there it is. Beautiful shot.
Good shot.
And then Wayne coming back up for 6 in a row.
I'm still amazed at the talent that these fellas have. I mean, they throw the ball so good. And not only do they throw a lot of power, but they are accurate with their shots.
Yes, they are. Got Wayne up now on 15. Looking to match David and Josh with 6 in a row. Right there it is.
And look at that. The last pin down was the 8 pin.
8 was a little slow going down, but it went.
I'll tell you, how would you like to shoot a 280 and not make the step ladder format?
They could both shoot 280 and not be in that by a lot. David could go out for 279, and he gets 66 pins of handicap.
That's a lot of pins, isn't it?
For sure. We could have, even if Josh would go out also, he'd be up over 300 for the game. Coming up high through the nose, leaving the 3, 6, 9, 10.
And this is a very difficult spare. And what makes it more difficult is the 9 pin hiding back behind the other 3.
Yeah, you see, we live stream our league on Thursday nights, and we see a lot of guys miss this spare.
Yeah, a lot of times they'll leave the 9 pin. That's what makes it so difficult.
Right there, he's got it.
Well, that's what I was saying about their accuracy.
It's exactly what he needed to do. He's sitting at 205 in the 8th with a spare in the 9th, and he's at 271 with handicap. Looks like if he stays clean, he'll be moving on. Christian back up, working on the open. He's up high through the nose, leaves the 6-9-10.
I think Christian's just run into a buzzsaw here today.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many strikes up there.
Missed some easy spares, but he didn't strike enough today. Here's a spare. Good job, Christian.
Thank you.
Bring Josh up for 7 in a row. He needs to keep striking. Put a little pressure on David.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is really interesting to watch. To see guys like this throwing the ball as well as they do and throwing all those strikes.
For 7 in a row. Oh, trips out the 4-9.
Well, I'll tell you, if he had left a 4-9 there, that would have been unreal. But he got the trip on the 4-9, and that's the power that you get.
Ball came in a little bit high. A little higher than what he has been throwing because he's just been smashing the pocket. I think that's the first ball he's had that wasn't flush in the pocket. Left that 10 pin back in the second frame. Wayne also missed in the second, left the split, but managed to pick it up. He's going for 7 in a row.
Well, Wayne needs this one.
Wayne gets that one. Nice shot.
And he almost left that slam 7 right there.
Yeah.
The 7 pin was the last one down, but my lands, what power he throws.
So David could finish up at 255. I think that would put him at 321 with handicap, which would definitely be enough to win. Josh can strike out to shoot 280. That would put him at 307. Wayne would be 280 at 287 with handicap. Not over yet. Is he gonna? Oh,
Come
he
on.
trips the
All
4.
Right. Get out of there, 4-pin.
So that pretty much wraps up for the first game. He can finish up 255. A spare would put him at 245, which would put him at 311, which is out of Josh's reach.
It's got to be disappointing to shoot maybe a 280, and the only thing you left was a 4-pin, I believe.
10 pin.
10 pin,
Yeah,
you're right.
He left the 10 pin. David left a couple of 4 pins.
Look
There's
at
a
that ball
good
come
shot.
back.
Great shot, David. So David is going to be moving on to face our 4 seed, Jaden Barkley, in the first game of the stepladder. Jaden comes in with 42 pins of handicap, so Jaden will be spotting David 24 pins. Christian, Wayne, and Josh are going to leave with $220 apiece for their 1 game of bowling today. So that's not too bad of a parting gift.
It certainly isn't. I'd drive through the snow to get here for that.
Great shot, good finish. 255 for David Bloomer, 321 with handicap. Pretty sure that was our highest game of the tournament so far with handicap. I don't think anyone else beat 321. Christian can finish at 201. He can strike out here in the 10th. Here's the first one. Great
Boy,
shot.
did he throw that ball good that time. And go ahead and strike out here and get you a 200 and plus a good handicap.
Yep, that'd put him at 256 if he can strike out with handicap. Which isn't a bad game, just that's going to be probably 4th best.
That's true, but he'll still walk out of here with $220.
Yep. Going to his Youth League Smart account. Yeah, very nice shot, Christian. Christian, you just missed the pocket a couple times too many. He struck all but one time when he was in the pocket. A couple 8 counts there and a couple 7 counts.
Yeah, and missing the 2 spares really knocked his score down.
3 spares, actually. Opened 2 the first 3, and then they're in the 8th.
Oh, that's right. I didn't notice that. I noticed the ones earlier.
Of course, he makes those spares. It still wouldn't have been enough, but all right, a 199 finish for Christian. He shoots 254 with handicap. We'll have Josh coming up next to finish. He can strike out for 280. It would put him at 307.
You know, we have a possibility of 2 280s.
Yeah. These guys have thrown it really well. Great shot. He's thrown 10 really good shots now.
Everything's just been flush in the pocket. Well, you know, as you mentioned before, it's going to be interesting to see what happens as the lanes start to change and break down. See who can make the adjustment.
The next match will have Jaden Barkley, and I believe he's left-handed. So it'll be our first lefty of the show, and the only lefty of the show.
And a ring and 10 pin.
So he can spare to shoot 269, which would give him a 296 with handicap. So he's going to finish second in this this game. Great game. 269.
269, and unfortunately for him, he's not going to be able to move on. He only had 296 with handicap. So
I thought we were going to get 2 games over 300 with handicap, but he's just a little short leaving that 10 pin. That's all he left that game, 2 10 pins for 269. Wayne Zapotachny. There's another strike for Wayne. He can finish at 280. He'd be at 287 with handicap.
I'll tell you, if you notice, Wayne is going a little more direct to the pocket than some of the other bowlers there, but he throws such power. He throws almost as much power as Jerry Lorenz. Jerry asked me to say that since he's standing here with us. And then Jerry, would like to thank you and Steve and all the staff here for all the effort you put into putting on a great tournament like this and giving these young bowlers a chance to really show what they can do.
Second ball attempt is another strike. So he can finish it off for the 280. He just threw the one bad shot. Got it out a little too far in the second frame, left that split. Of course, if he'd have shot 300, he still wouldn't have had enough.
That's
which is the bad thing.
Well, that just shows you what the talent of these guys are. I mean, it's unbelievable. They throw the ball so well and so consistent. Just one bad shot. And he still wouldn't have, if he'd shot 300, he still would not have made the next step.
Yeah, that would have been a tough one to swallow. But when you're a high average bowler, that's what you get into with handicap tournaments.
That's true.
Great finish for the 280. 287 with handicap. What a great first game to kick us off.
Oh, my lands. Look at the scores there.
3 games over 250. Of course, David Bloomer moving on. He'll be taking on in the next game Jaden Barkley.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save-A-Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
If you haven't had a chance to try the West Virginia-made Almost Heaven collection, now is the perfect time. These mattresses are double-sided and flippable. Yesterday's quality meets today's technology. Introducing our new Shop at Home Comfort Select experience. Visit our website, fill out the comfort questionnaire, or call us, and based on your information, we will help you select a set that is just right for you, delivered sanitarily and safely to your home. So stop in or order online. Your satisfaction is always guaranteed. Mattress shopping made easy. No hassles, no pressure. That's the Delano's difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Have you noticed the little aches and pains since this whole thing started? Maybe your clothes are getting a little tighter. Well, take back your life with physical fitness, and I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza can help. With a clean, friendly, and healthy atmosphere, I Am Fit features state-of-the-art fitness equipment, cardio, and select drive weight machines. There's even a yoga studio, sports turf room, and a dedicated free weight area. But that's just the beginning. I Am Fit has certified personal trainers and nutritionists on staff with no-charge training and nutrition plans included in your membership. Student athletes can benefit from the Student Plyometric Program and sports-specific strength training at I Am Fit. Certified strength coaches can help you become faster, stronger, and more agile. So whether you want to become stronger, lose some weight, or just tone up, it's never too late to start a physical fitness lifestyle. I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza. You are worth it.
Our first matchup is between the 4 seed Jaden Barkley on the left and then David Bloomer on the right, who won the play-in game to get into the 5 spot as we head to the step ladder. This game, David, of course, with 66 pins of handicap. Jaden is going to have 42, so David will have a 24-pin lead as we start play here. We're going to have David kicking us off.
You know, Mike, I'd like to say that in that first game, there were no losers. There was a winner, but everyone bowled tremendous. And so you can't say that they lost. They just got out-bowled.
Yeah, it was a heck of a first game.
Unbelievable, the number of strikes that we saw.
So hopefully we keep that going all day. Make it a lot of fun to watch. So David starting us off on 15. Right back in the pocket.
Right there. Okay, we have our first left-hander in the tournament today.
Yep.
Let's see what kind of a line he can play. It appeared to me in the practice shots that he threw that he might be playing a little wider than the power players on the right-hand side.
And I know you're secretly going to be pulling for him since he's the only lefty.
Well, we have to hang together, you know what I mean?
He comes in a little bit light, leaves the 3-pin.
Well, honestly, Mike, I don't root for any one particular bowler. I just like to see good scores. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, that first game is just unbelievable.
I know, but you lefties like to stick together a lot of the time.
Oh, no one else likes this, so we have to stick together.
All right, there's the spare for Jaden to get us started.
And you know what's even worse? I have a grandson who's a left-hander, just started bowling, and he's bowling with 2 hands.
Oh, man.
So there's no one in the world that would even like him.
Yeah, those 2-handed lefties in the bowling world are the scum, as they put it.
As a matter of fact, his grandfather doesn't really care for him anymore.
So Jaden up in the second frame on 15. Jaden's the second of the Suburban Lanes Youth League bowlers to be in the show. Christian the first. Now a 7-pin for Jaden.
Yep. The ball didn't finish through the pins quite the way he wanted it to. So he leaves sort of a flat 7, or the 4-pin that just didn't do its job.
Yeah. That's going to be a miss on the 7-pin. Really pulled that second shot.
Yeah, he got that one way inside. It didn't have a chance to hold line to make the 7.
So David started off with the strike. Second frame now on lane 16. Another 4-pin. He left a couple of those in the first game. Tripped a couple of them in the first game also.
Yes, that trip 4 is a right-hander's paradise.
Yeah, he's had a lot of those 4-pins, either standing up or late falling. Easy spare for him.
And as I said earlier, it's going to be interesting to watch how the lanes break down and how the bowlers adjust to the change in condition as time goes on.
Yeah.
Now we've got mostly right-hand bowlers except for one left-hander, so going to be a lot of wear and tear on that right-hand side. And as much power as these young guys throw, you're going to see a lot of oil splashed around down there. They throw it almost as good as Justin Malik.
The third frame for David, right there in the pocket again. Great shot.
See, that ball just rolled right through the pins and split the 8 and the 9. When it does that, it's not going to leave any pins.
He is throwing the ball so well today. Here's a strike for Jaden. Beautiful shot.
shot.
Just what he needed. Get a couple more up there. Big, tall lefty is Jaden. Not real surprised that one of his hobbies is basketball. Big, tall kid. That one's coming up high, leaves the 6'10".
Yeah, he pulled that ball up a little bit, and of course it just didn't hold. The back ends are moving pretty well, so you want to make sure that you give the ball plenty of room as it goes down the lane.
Jaden's also one of our high school students. He's 17 years old.
And he's right there with his barrel. Nice shot. You know, I just wonder if our lefty could get through the first game, if he might get an advantage when the right-hand side starts breaking down.
It's going to be tough for him the way David's throwing it today, though.
Yeah, it sure is.
He'll be up here on his fourth frame looking to double. Woman's high.
Oh, my.
First real bad break for David tonight.
Yeah, that ball got a little bit wide, and it really came screaming back right down the middle.
Yep, 4-6-7. This will be his, more than likely his first open of the night, or the day. I'm used to working at night. I keep saying night. All right, so there's the first open of the morning for David. Hopefully he can bounce back here in the fifth frame.
You know, that's what I was thinking about earlier, how the lane condition may change because of the first game, the play-in game, all four of those bowlers are throwing tremendous power and probably tearing the head pins or the head part of the alley up with all the power that they threw.
Basically pretty much tied after 4 frames. Beautiful shot there for David to bounce back. But after 4 frames, they're pretty much tied, which still gives David the lead by 24 pins or so. Jaden strikes, they will be tied. Scratch. So even with that open, they're going to be pretty much back to where we started after 5 frames. And that's with David in the lead. Now Jaden up in his 5th frame. Oh my goodness. Horrible break for Jaden. The old 7-10.
You know, that 7-10 split, you see it so often on the modern conditions. But back in the day, you rarely saw a 7-10 split. If you left a 7-10, you had to earn it. You had to throw it right down the middle.
Yeah, you were right through the nose to earn it on back in those days. Now it's happens more and more. It's been one of the drawbacks of all the technology that bowling's endured. You get a lot of weird leaves like those, 8-10s and 7-9s and all those pocket splits. You see a lot more of nowadays.
Oh, look at this.
It's 10 doesn't get it down, though.
He got the 9 on a wobble, but wobble doesn't show on the scoreboard, does it?
Yeah.
He threw that ball really well.
It's going to go.
Oh, my.
Jaden with another open. That's his 3rd open here through the 6th frame. Two of them single pins. One, of course, was at 7-10. So David can really open up a lead here if he can cash in for the double. If he has a good 6th and 7th frame, it's probably pretty much over. Inside though. Avoids the split, leaves it 6-10. That one was in a little bit.
Yeah, I think he'd been trying to play right around a 15th board, and that one was well inside of that, so it ran up high, but he did not split, so he makes a makeable spare.
Oh, and he's not going to convert that. So David's got a 10-pin lead after 6 frames. That makes it a 34-pin lead in the handicap. So after 6 frames, he's improved his lead by 10 from the start of the game. Jaden's going to have to start carrying some of these pocket shots he's got. There's David back with another strike.
Kicked 4-7 out, and with that power, with that ball driving through there, I mean, it didn't have much of a chance. These power players like this young man can throw a lot of strikes. They can widen the pocket out and have a little bigger area to shoot at.
Jaden up now on 16, really needs to strike here. Gets one nice shot. He's really thrown the ball well, just
well,
the carry hasn't been there for him.
Yeah, we're coming down to actually about a 3-frame game right here.
Yeah.
It's that close, whoever can execute.
Jaden only missed the pocket there in the 4th frame with that 8 count. Really needs to double here. Leaves the 3-9.
And he's got this double wood out there, so you have to pay attention to that. You got to try to hook the ball into the 3-pin and carry through to the 9.
It's definitely not what Jaden needed right there. He needed at least a double there.
Nice shot on that spare.
Good spare. He's sitting at 146 with handicap in the 7th, spare in the 8th. David can strike here to double and improve that lead. Opened the last 2 times on this lane. Came up high both times. Got that down. There it is.
Wow. See, that ball went way to the right and came back.
Double now for him. He's sitting at 160 with handicap in the 6th and a double after that.
Well, if he can get one more here in the 9th frame, he's sitting in pretty good shape.
I think he's sitting pretty good regardless.
Well, he is, but you can't make mistakes.
No, you don't want to open. If he just kind of spares out or just keeps it clean, he should be in good shape to move on. Or you can just strike for 3 in a row. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, he's getting that ball swinging clear out to about the 5th board, and it just makes a left-hand turn right into the pocket.
He can still go out for 214, which would put him at 280 with handicap. So he could follow up his 321 with a 280. That's not too bad.
That's a pretty good start on a good series, isn't it?
Great shot there, Jaden.
He really rolled that ball good. You see the 4-pin just jump all over the 7-pin for a strike.
He can strike out for 184. And put him at 226 with handicap. Great shot there.
Beautiful shot.
The only problem is it's a little late to start carrying now.
Yeah, you know, those 2 single pin spares that he missed may cost him.
Yeah, he missed a 7-pin and a 10-pin.
Yeah,
Nice
right
shot
there for
there.
another one.
The carry just wasn't there for him today.
It wasn't, but he's going to walk out of here with a nice little paycheck, though.
Yep, 5th place will be $280.
$280, that's not bad for bowling one game, is it?
Yeah.
Of course, what you want to do is move up the step ladder because the prizes increase as you go higher up the ladder. And he leaves a 7-pin.
7-pin. So 183, he shoots 225 with handicap. So David could finish at 214 scratch, which would give him 280 with handicap.
You know, let's watch this ball to see how far down the lane it gets before it starts making its turn toward the pocket. If he gets this ball well down the lane, I'm predicting that it's going to be a strike.
Got it out there. That one really came rushing back.
Boy,
Leaves the big 4. Still going to be enough, though. It's going to be in the 170s more than likely. Which is going to be enough to move on. Look, he's going to go from the 8th seed up to the 4th seed at least today. So he gets 1. So he shoots 240 with handicap. So of course, David, 174 scratch, 240 with handicap. So David moving on yet again.
And moving up that ladder.
Yep, he's going to be bowling for that 3rd spot now.
Moving on up.
And then we will be coming back right after a commercial break. We'll have the next match for you.
want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save A Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service sliced-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
If you haven't had a chance to try the West Virginia-made Almost Heaven collection, now is the perfect time. These mattresses are double-sided and flippable. Yesterday's quality meets today's technology. Introducing our new Shop at Home Comfort Select experience. Visit our website, fill out the comfort questionnaire, or call us, and based on your information, we will help you select a set that is just right for you, delivered sanitarily and safely to your home. So stop in or order online. Your satisfaction is always guaranteed. Mattress shopping made easy. No hassles, no pressure. That's the Delano's difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Have you noticed the little aches and pains since this whole thing started? Maybe your clothes are getting a little tighter. Well, take back your life with physical fitness, and I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza can help. With a clean, friendly, and healthy atmosphere, I Am Fit features state-of-the-art fitness equipment, cardio, and select drive weight machines. There's even a yoga studio, sports turf room, and a dedicated free weight area. But that's just the beginning. I Am Fit has certified personal trainers and nutritionists on staff with no-charge training and nutrition plans included in your membership. Student athletes can benefit from the Student Plyometric Program and sports-specific strength training at I Am Fit. Certified strength coaches can help you become faster, stronger, and more agile. So whether you want to become stronger, lose some weight, or just tone up, it's never too late to start a physical fitness lifestyle. I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza. You are worth it.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
Our next matchup is the 3-4 game. We've got the 3-seed Devin George, who qualified with an 8-17 series, taking on David Bloomer, who's moved in from the play-in game and all the way up to the 4 spot right now. Looks like we're going to have David starting us off again this game. He started off every other game, so he's probably fine with that. Of course, Devin is another high school student that's in our tournament today. Yes. A lot of young guys. Devin's 17 years old. Of course, David with his 66 pins that moved on. Devin's got 54 games, so it'll be a 12-pin lead starting out for David as he leads off in the first frame.
Well, there's just about the 1 strike difference in their handicaps here, yep. So whoever can make the shot.
A little bit closer matchup. David starting off with another strike.
Yeah, he's been the same thing. His second game wasn't as good as his first game, where he shot with his handicap well over 300.
Yeah. We'll bring us up to Devin, rocking the stars and stripes. His first frame. Another two-hander. Right there it is. Beautiful shot, Devin.
Yeah, that's for his first time being in front of that camera. That's a really good shot. And you know, you have to get used to these lights and the cameras and everything that's going on around. So these guys have nerves of steel.
Yep. Devin was just 3 pins away from being the 1 seed in qualifying. He almost pulled out that spot. That one's way inside.
Oh.
It held the Brooklyn line, though. It ends up leaving the 9 pin.
Yeah, the pocket 9.
I was afraid that one was going to start hooking and he'd miss the head pin.
Yeah, I did too. Well, you know, if he caught the head pin just a little bit on the left-hand side, he might have carried it.
Of course, and when you throw it that hard, it's easy to get it to stay on that line right down the middle. Right on the spare, though. So strike spare start for Devin. That'll bring back up David Bloomer, working on a strike. Shot.
Beautiful again.
He made that adjustment last frame. After getting a couple come up high on him, moved a little further out there, and this ball's just come flying back. That line he's using now. He's got a double.
You know, it appears to me that he may have moved in a little, playing a little bit deeper, because the line that all those guys were playing during the first game, probably changing the oil around a little bit. So you have to follow the breakdown.
Another good shot. 3 in a row. Devin up now working on a spare. Good shot for Devin.
Boy, I tell you, that ball just opened him up, didn't it? As a matter of fact, the 6 pin actually fell to the right.
Yeah.
That just shows you how much power the ball has going through the pins.
Devin looking to double here in the 4th frame. Right there it is.
Yes.
Came in a little bit light, but gets the 4 tripped out of there. So now a double for Devin.
I'll tell you, we've got a really good match going here, too.
Yep.
Both bowlers look like they're pretty well lined up and throwing all that power. You're going to see a lot of strikes, I think.
You got a little in.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Carries.
Yeah, trip that 4-7 out of there.
That's right. That one was definitely in. Got a little bit of a break, though.
Well, he had good speed on that ball, so that did not overreact at the back end, or he might have run into a little more trouble.
Set on the front 4 as we head to the 5th frame for David.
Yeah, he's taking his time on this shot because he knows that this could maybe move him up.
There it is.
Tripped the 4 pin out.
Last frame he tripped the 410, this time just the 4. And the front 5 now.
Well, that looks like what he was doing the first game.
Yeah. Devin sitting on a double, needs to strike to keep it to keep pace. That'll
there
do it.
is. There's that head pin coming across there.
That Messenger to take out the 10. Nice shot.
That's a youngster messenger there. It's not one of those senior messengers.
That's right. It wasn't the 5-pin rolling across there.
No, it wasn't. Well, here's an important strike right here.
Yeah, for 4 in a row. Looks good. Oh, doesn't get the 7 out.
Threw the ball good.
Not a bad shot at all. Just needs to make a spare and see what happens.
And he's right there.
Yep, there's a spare.
Well, David has 5 in a row, trying to get half a perfect game right here with 6 in a row.
I'll tell you what, if he can go all the way out and shoot 300, 366 would look real nice.
It absolutely would. And the way he's throwing it, I would not be surprised with what he does.
This is for number 6. That one's in again. Right there.
Look at that power.
Yep.
Comes in just a little bit light and just rips the rack. Well, he's halfway home for that 300. You're going to pay him an extra $300 if he does that, aren't you?
No, I'm not. That's not me.
Oh, okay.
I purposely came with no money so I wouldn't have to give out any. So David sitting on 6, going for 7. Give him 7 in a row. Beautiful shot. He's been a machine today.
He absolutely has been. A strike machine.
He's only had 2 bad frames all day. 2 splits last game, and the one he didn't even need it. 10th frame split, he'd already won. Oh no.
Well, that ball was wide, and it just didn't make it back.
2-8-10.
Yeah, that 2-8-10 is almost impossible to make. The best you can do here is just take 2 pins.
Gets one. Beat Devin's first open of the game.
I guess that's one way you might be able to make that if you are able to hit it thin enough and play it off the wall and let it take the 8 and the 10 out. But that 2-8-10 is almost impossible.
That's a tough one. This one comes in light as well, leaves the old mini bucket, 2-4-5. Makes the spare.
Well, that's about all you can do now when your opponent starts with the first 7.
Yeah. There's not much you can do when you're already spotting 12 pins and the guy you're bowling against has the front 7.
Yeah, your chances aren't very good, are they? But even at that, he's going to walk out of here with a pretty good prize check.
Yep, our 4th place, the loser of this game will be our 4th place finisher, and that's $330.
Just a ringing 10 pin.
Yep, good run for David.
Yeah. I would love to have seen it gone all the way for the 300.
Yeah, that'd have been awesome. But he just needs to make his spare and move along. Oh, and he misses the 10 pin.
He lets that one get away. Well, if you throw that many strikes, you don't have to make too many spares, right?
Yeah.
That's what I say every time I miss the 7 pin.
Yeah, I mean, he's at 273 with handicap with the 9th and 10th left to go. So he's just kind of cruising. He can hit up over 300 with handicap again. You know you're bowling well when your handicap score gets over 300. One comes in light, leaving a 258.
Well, this can be a tricky spare. 2-5 and the 8 pin hiding behind them. But the way he throws the ball, he can curve that ball into that. Shouldn't have any problem with this spare.
Yep, no problem
Just
with that
like
spare.
that. Not only does he throw a lot of power, he also has accuracy with that power. You got to have all the power in the world, but if you can't have accuracy, you're not going to score that well.
Yeah. So back up is Devin. Ooh, 4 pin.
Yeah, that played a little bit wider that time and just came back a little too much.
Yeah. Still shoot over 200 scratch, which would put him around 260 with handicap. But it's not going to be enough for today.
Well, you know, in qualifying, he did shoot over 800 for his 3 games.
Yeah, he was 817, which was the third spot. It was our top spot was 820, 819, and 817.
That's some good bowling, isn't it?
And I think they were all 3 bowled on the last day of qualifying, which is also when David got into the field on the last day. So a 2 pin for Devin. He picks that up. Strikes, can shoot 202.
And he easily makes the 2 pin. Now let's throw a strike on the last ball here. Just like that.
Great shot there to finish it up for 202. He's at 256 with handicap. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to move on. David, he started out as the 8 seeds, moving up to the 3 spot. And a 4 pin, which he's left quite a few times today. Going to be up over 300 again with handicap. He'll be taking on Dustin Robinson in the next round, the 2 seed. All right, and David can finish up with 246.
Right there.
That 6 pin out of there. 246, shoots a 312 with handicap to move on to the next game.
I think he's sending a signal to the other bowlers that he's going to have to face. You're going to have to shoot a big score.
Yep. So, and after the commercial break, we'll be back with our next game, the 2 seed taking on David Bloomer.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reidsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save-A-Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
If you haven't had a chance to try the West Virginia-made Almost Heaven collection, now is the perfect time. These mattresses are double-sided and flippable. Yesterday's quality meets today's technology. Introducing our new Shop at Home Comfort Select experience. Visit our website, fill out the comfort questionnaire, or call us, and based on your information, we will help you select a set that is just right for you, delivered sanitarily and safely to your home. So stop in or order online. Your satisfaction is always guaranteed. Mattress shopping made easy. No hassles, no pressure. That's the Delano's difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Have you noticed the little aches and pains since this whole thing started? Maybe your clothes are getting a little tighter. Well, take back your life with physical fitness, and I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza can help. With a clean, friendly, and healthy atmosphere, I Am Fit features state-of-the-art fitness equipment, cardio, and select drive weight machines. There's even a yoga studio, sports turf room, and a dedicated free weight area. But that's just the beginning. I Am Fit has certified personal trainers and nutritionists on staff with no-charge training and nutrition plans included in your membership. Student athletes can benefit from the Student Plyometric Program and sports-specific strength training at I Am Fit. Certified strength coaches can help you become faster, stronger, and more agile. So whether you want to become stronger, lose some weight, or just tone up, it's never too late to start a physical fitness lifestyle. I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza. You are worth it. Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank, too, with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
We are very excited to be opening our new office in Cheat Lake.
It's beautiful, and we really think our patients are going to love it.
Everything's still going to be the same type of atmosphere, warm and inviting, same staff. We are just trying to accommodate more patients at a time, and we look forward to seeing you at the brand new location.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
Back as we get ready for our next matchup. It'll be between David Bloomer there on the left and the 2 seed Dustin Robinson, who qualified with an 8:19 handicap series.
Yeah, that's a tremendous score. I don't care if it's handicap or whatever, but it's very difficult to get that 800 number.
Yeah. Dustin shot 750 scratch for that series to get to 8:19. We'll have, looks like David starting us off again. Yeah, David starting us off again. You think they would maybe decide to have him go second. He's went first every time and
yes, he
moved
has.
on.
Might want to change it up.
Of course, David with his 66 pins, Dustin with 23. It's a little bit bigger lead to start for David this game than last. Last 2 games, he started with strikes. Maybe it's the
like
third
that.
straight one. His first game, he started with the spare. 3 straight strikes on the last 3 games. Of course, as young as he is, you don't have to worry about him getting tired.
No, that's
he
for
could bowl
sure.
pretty much all day, probably.
Yeah, about this time, after 2 or 3 games, I'd be worn out and have to take a break. You know, I bowl against Dustin here on Tuesday night's league, and he's a good competitor, throws the ball really nice.
His first shot of the day.
Right there for a great strike. That's a good way to start.
Dustin's from the Grafton area, Grafton, West Virginia. Just down the road, not too far.
He probably had to leave home about 6 o'clock this morning to get here because of the snow.
Yeah, that old Grafton Road coming into Morgantown can get a little treacherous. He's looking to double to start his game off. He's coming up high. Doesn't get the 9-pin out, though. Was able to avoid the 4-9 split.
Yeah, it looked like he got that ball in just a little and it finished through the pins too hard. Well, this should be an easy spare for Dustin to pick up.
Yeah.
I always say if you can't throw strikes, leave easy spares.
That's a big part of the game, and he has no trouble with that spare.
Well, the way it's been going here today, if you don't throw strikes, you're in trouble.
Yeah, the way Dave's been bowling, and he's been getting pins from everyone, and he's been out striking just about everybody.
Yes, he has.
The exception of Josh and Wayne.
Yeah, that's true.
And he almost outstruck those guys. But he was also giving them 39 and 59, or he was getting 39 and 59 pins from those guys.
Oh, look out.
It's the furthest we've seen him get one out there today.
Yeah, he really got that ball wide. I think he missed his target a little bit. I think he wanted to swing it, but I don't think he wanted to swing it that far.
Yeah. So he leaves the 2-pin. out there again, but it's going to run back. All right, nice spare for David.
Well, he continues to throw a lot of power.
Yeah. And in each game, he's pretty much avoided any kind of problems till he pretty much had the game wrapped up, and then kind of took his foot off the gas pedal, as they say.
Yeah, he
Kinda
left that 4-6 and cruised on in.
Nice shot there.
Wow. I'll tell you what, he just continues to smash that pocket time after time after time.
Dustin coming up to working on a spare in the third frame. Striker would keep him even scratch with David. Of course, he's given up the 43 pins. Beautiful shot there.
I'll tell you, when he throws that ball, hits that pocket like that, they just disappear.
He throws the ball hard, that's for sure. He's probably the second hardest throwing today, behind Wayne so far.
Well, this is a big frame, although it's early in the game, because he can't afford to let Dustin catch up with him with another double.
Not making it Brooklyn, leaves the 3-6.
No, he got that ball inside. He knew that that wasn't going to be in the pocket.
His only hope for that one was to maybe cross over Brooklyn and carry, but it didn't quite make it.
No, it didn't, and with his speed and the conditioner that's out there, it's not going to run that far once you go down the middle.
He makes the spare though,
Right
so he
there.
stays clean. So David will come up looking to double here in the fourth frame on lane 16.
And that can add 10 more pins to his lead.
And right there it is, great shot.
I'll tell you, David is able to get that ball way down the lane before it makes it move. And it moves up and through that pocket with a vengeance.
Yeah.
I mean, it really hits hard. Wonder how good he's going to be when he learns the bowl.
There's
Look
now
at this.
3 in a row. And that's just putting a ton of pressure back on Dustin, who's already was trailing by 43 before the game started.
Yeah, I'm going to have to make it 63 now.
Yep. Dustin's going to have to string some strikes, and a lot of them, and hope David quits stringing strikes.
Oh, look at this. Trip the 2-pin.
So he struck all 3 times on 16, yet to strike on 15.
Well, I guess it is a strike if you knock all 10 of them down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even though you do trip the 2-pin.
It's not the best looking strike, but it got the job done. And I'm sure he'll take it.
Yeah, you know, it's not how, it's how many.
That's right. Now he's looking to cash in a double. Looks good. Yeah, it kind of kept sliding.
Yeah.
Thought he got it where he needed it, just didn't make the turn.
Well, he tripped the 2-pin on the last ball. I thought, well, if that carries, I'll just try it again.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's what he wanted to do.
Nope. Got that Dutch 200 going though, which is not good in this this tournament. There's the spare.
Right there. I'll tell you, with another strike here, David can pretty well put this match away early.
Looking for 4 in a row.
Watch how he swings this ball way out to the right. Look at this. Comes back solid to the pocket.
Crushed it. 4 in a row now.
You know, the difference between him and Dustin is that he's swinging that ball quite a bit. Dustin's going more direct to the pocket.
He's playing more hard and straight.
Yes.
Now for 5. Ooh, comes
Oh
up high.
my.
Ooh. Didn't think it came up that bad, but leaves the 4, 6, 10. Oh, he's going to go down the middle.
Oh, he didn't want to do that. That's a lot of pins lost.
He's now setting at 151 scratch and 217 after 7 frames.
Well, there's just a little chink in his armor, so maybe, you know, what's going to happen as we go on.
Yeah, Dusty can strike again on 16. That'd put him at 120 after the 6th frame. Well, this time it comes in light again, leaves a 4-pin. Really needed to strike there and double on the next frame to make up some pins from that open. Gonna make up some, but not a lot. He's already trailing.
Well, as I said before, he is playing more direct to the pocket and not swinging the ball as much as David is.
So he's working on a spare. This will be his 8th frame. He switched balls. Didn't quite make it all the way back either.
Well, here's another 2-pin. Well, he did trip out 1 2-pin for a strike.
Yeah.
But you can't do that and make a living doing that.
The second one wouldn't go. Makes the spare. He stays clean. Just not striking enough. He's down with handicap 46 after 7 frames. This one looks like it's definitely David's to lose again. If he can hold on here, he'll be the 8th seed going into play for the championship. Beautiful shot. Man, has he thrown the ball well this whole morning.
Did you see how far that ball was down the lane before it started making the move?
Yeah.
Once it got to that break point, I mean, it was just flush in the pocket. And he's been doing that all day.
Yeah, he's been able to play inside. He's been able to move it out like that one. Seems like every line he's played has made its way to the pocket.
Well, I think he has been able to adjust to any changes in the lane.
Way inside there, through the nose, leaving the 3-6.
Yeah. Well, if he makes this spare, he pretty well has this game in hand and will be bowling for the championship.
Yeah. That'll be against our 1 seed, Annette Webster, the only woman in the field today. And she was leading them all.
Is he on the wrong lane?
Yeah, he's up on the wrong lane. Well, there's someone got his attention.
He says, I like that left lane.
He's just trying to get an extra practice shot out of it. Back to the orange and blue ball. This time almost leaves the 4-9 this time. Gets the 4 knocked out. Second time he's got the 4 knocked out of the 4-9.
Well, he played that a little bit wider than he had been, so I think that was a better reaction than what he had had before.
And there's the spare. So he can finish. If he can strike out, shoot 207.
Well, he's had 3 strikes. Unfortunately, they've been about a yard apart instead of together.
Shoots 207. That'd put him at 230 with handicap.
Well, look at this.
That's another single pin. It's his 5th straight 9 count. And 6th 9 count of the game. So he hasn't been too far from strikes.
Well, usually he's going to carry that shot right there because it's just a little thin and the 7-pin just wouldn't cooperate with him. You know, he'll keep it clean. Possible, what, 196?
196. You don't see clean games under 200 all that often.
No, you don't. That means you're throwing a lot of 9 counts or strikes spread out.
There's a good finish.
That's the way to finish.
Yep, so 196, it's 219 with handicaps. He'll settle for 3rd place and take home $400 for his troubles today. And David's going to move on to the championship. He was the last man in, and he's going to be playing for the championship. He finishes up with another great shot. He can shoot 221. Should be at 287 with handicap.
Well, he's fallen off. I expect another 300.
Yeah, he might do that the next game for you.
Well, that's possible, the way he's throwing the ball.
Ooh, there's your 9-pin.
Solid 9-pin.
You'll pick that up, shoot 211. There's the spare to shoot 211 scratch. Gives him 277 with handicap, which is his 2nd worst game of the day.
Yeah, when 277 is your worst game of the day, you're bowling pretty good. And he certainly is.
He's going to move on to the championship. So after the commercial break, we'll be back with our championship match.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save A Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
If you haven't had a chance to try the West Virginia-made Almost Heaven collection, now is the perfect time. These mattresses are double-sided and flippable. Yesterday's quality meets today's technology. Introducing our new Shop at Home Comfort Select experience. Visit our website, fill out the comfort questionnaire, or call us, and based on your information, we will help you select a set that is just right for you, delivered sanitarily and safely to your home. So stop in or order online. Your satisfaction is always guaranteed. Mattress shopping made easy. No hassles, no pressure. That's the Delano's difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Have you noticed the little aches and pains since this whole thing started? Maybe your clothes are getting a little tighter. Well, take back your life with physical fitness, and I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza can help. With a clean, friendly, and healthy atmosphere, I Am Fit features state-of-the-art fitness equipment, cardio, and select drive weight machines. There's even a yoga studio, sports turf room, and a dedicated free weight area. But that's just the beginning. I Am Fit has certified personal trainers and nutritionists on staff with no-charge training and nutrition plans included in your membership. Student athletes can benefit from the Student Plyometric Program and sports-specific strength training at I Am Fit. Certified strength coaches can help you become faster, stronger, and more agile. So whether you want to become stronger, lose some weight, or just tone up, it's never too late to start a physical fitness lifestyle. I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza. You are worth it. Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank, too, with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
We are very excited to be opening our new office in Cheat Lake.
It's beautiful, and we really think our patients are going to love it.
Everything's still going to be the same type of atmosphere, warm and inviting, same staff. We are just trying to accommodate more patients at a time, and we look forward to seeing you at the brand new location.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
President Franklin D. Roosevelt once said, "We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future. You can help build our youth for the future. Coming soon, the Preston County Youth Center. The Preston County Youth Center is a nonprofit 20,000 square foot facility on 6 acres between Reedsville and Masontown, featuring a 12,000 square foot multi-purpose gym area where there'll be basketball, volleyball, indoor soccer, and lots more. Outside, there will be football, soccer, rugby, track, cross country, field hockey, lacrosse, and so much more. The Preston County Youth Center is more than sports, though. There will be after-school programs, family fun activities, and childcare, just to name a few. The sky's the limit. To find out more and to get involved with the youth of Preston County, log on to pcyouthcenter.com. That's pcyouthcenter.com. The Preston County Youth Center. Help us build Preston County youth for the future.
All right, welcome back to Suburban Lanes. We've got our championship match now between David Bloomer and our 1 seed, Annette Webster, who qualified, of course, the high series with an 820 series with handicap. And I believe David will be leading us off again this game.
Well, he started every game with a strike, so.
Every game today he has started off first, and he struck every one but the first one. And he threw a good shot on that one. He just left the 4-pin.
Yeah.
So he's going to be leading us off again today, or again this championship match.
Well, if it's working, why change?
Yeah, and he's not the one that gets to choose this. The higher seeds always let him go first. I think someone would have thought about that. We'll see how he starts this game. Right there it is. Another strike.
Beautiful shot again. I mean, he's been like that all day long. He comes back shaking his head a little bit like, boy, that burned off my fingers.
Yeah, that was a great shot. One of many he's thrown today. All right, and our tournament leader, Annette Webster, with her first shot. She's got 54 pins, and she's going to leave a 4-pin.
Comes in just a little tight.
So she'll be giving David 12 pins.
Well, she's going to have to throw a lot of strikes to pick up those 12.
The way it's going, that's for sure. Oh, no, and that misses a 4-pin. It's not a great way to start, but just throw some strikes here and get back in it.
Yeah, that changes the amount that she's spotting now from 12 to 23.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Great shot there, Annette.
You see that 5-pin just drive through into the 7. Really nice shot. Well, the first frame she threw the ball really well. Unfortunately, she let a 1-pin spare get away from her.
Mm-hmm. So David's coming up for the second frame, working on a strike.
Oh, look at
way
this.
Out there, but it comes back and just crushes the pins. I don't even think he thought it was going to come back that far.
Wow, that ball had to be out to about the 3rd board, I think.
He came off the approach shaking his head, so I don't even think he was going to think that was going to finish through with a strike.
Well, he throws the ball so good, he can generate some area for himself.
And that he's done all day today.
And he has been very consistent all day, and most of them have been strikes.
And he's leaving a 4-pin.
Yeah, he got that ball in. Wasn't nearly as wide as it was on lane 16.
Deadwood there on the deck. That'll give some time for him to wait to pick this up. But it's just been amazing how well David has really thrown the ball today.
Well, if he wins this championship, he certainly earned it because he has bowled so good. And he's had to go through 2 bowlers, actually 3 bowlers to get here. Then he's climbed the ladder up to the championship match.
This is his 5th game bowled of the day. That doesn't really affect these young guys.
And he's right there.
Right there on the spare. And that'll come up here in the 3rd frame working on a strike.
Yeah, I'd like to mention that Annette is probably the youngest female bowler in the finals.
She is.
And I'll tell you what, she throws the ball nice.
Yep, she's bowled here locally for a long time. There's a 10-pin. I did notice the couple balls she threw on that lane during practice, one of them she did leave a 10-pin. I think she struck both times she threw on 15.
Well, I think with the angle that she's playing, her score is going to depend on how well she carries the 10-pin. So far, she's left a couple of them.
So she makes that one. She's missed the 4-pin struck and then made a 10-pin. Looking to get back on a strike here on lane 15. That one's way inside there. That one she was hoping would go Brooklyn, but it stayed straight down the middle.
Yeah, she really pulled that ball quite a bit, and that's unusual for her. She's going to be right on target.
So it's a 3-6-10.
Right there.
I'll bring back up David. Working on a spare, which hasn't happened a lot today. He's been on strikes most of the night, or day.
Watch this ball, and if it goes down the lane a long way, then watch it make a turn.
There it is. Great shot. Of course, the winner of this will take home the first place prize of $1,000. Loser will take home $600.
Well, let's don't say loser. Let's say runner-up.
Well, okay, runner-up.
There haven't been any losers here today. There are some people that have lost games, but they have all bowled very well. And this makes for a very interesting tournament.
And there it is, another double. Great shot. And of course that prize money, the $1,000 of first place and $1,000 that went into all the other positions for $2,000 total was donated to the tournament from Pleasant Day Schools to sponsor it.
Well, you know, without our sponsors, we couldn't put on a good tournament like this and get some of the top bowlers around the entire area.
And that's going down the middle again, leaves the baby split. She can't convert the baby split.
No, comes up a little tight.
So that's going to kick off the 6th frame, working on an open. Nice shot there, Annette.
I really like that shot. That ball just opened them up. Ball rolled right through the pins.
Yep, 2 to 3 shots on 15 were really good. She pulled that one that went through the nose, but the other 2 were really good shots. David sitting on a double. Out there again. That one really jumped up on him, leaves the 3-6-10.
All right, nice shot. That ball got so wide I didn't know if it was going to make it back or what it was going to do, but he just hit it dead perfect.
It's another spare. Looking back at all his games, I think his only opens have been splits. I don't think he's made any.
You're right. He has
what
not.
They would say makeable spares.
That's right.
I don't think he's missed any of those.
I think he had a couple of 4-6s or something like that.
4-6-7, 4-6-10, a big 4. Great shot.
Another one. Just one after the other.
It's pretty much he's gonna look like he's gonna probably cruise to the title here.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it at this point, unless he would run into a whole lot of trouble. But the way he's throwing the ball, I don't think that's going to happen.
Net's working on a strike.
And
oh my goodness.
Oh, an 8-10 split.
Horrible break there.
Well, she's had 2 splits in a row on that lane. Of course, one of them is a baby split, which is makeable, but that 8-10 you're not going to make.
Not very often. Of course, with any luck, she wouldn't have had to be throwing a second ball right now. Oh, she's going to miss them both.
Well, this has been her strike lane, so let's get a strike and finish strong.
Right there it is.
Just like
beautiful
that.
Shot. Great shot there in the 8th frame.
She's had 3 strikes, and all of them have been on the left lane.
David going for his 3rd double of this game.
Oh, look out, look out.
Oh, no.
You know what we call that, don't you?
Yep.
Club 0.
David Bloomer. Yeah. So David entered Club 0 on his first shot.
Well, he's working on a strike, so all he has to do is knock down 10 pins here, so it really doesn't hurt him that much. And he trips the 4 pin for a spare to keep clean.
But the good thing about it is he made a spare.
Yeah, that's as good as 9-1, except for the humiliation of joining Club 0. And he just rips the rack again, which he's been doing all day, except for one shot.
So Net's going to look for a double here in the 9th frame. She finishes it off.
All right, Annette, let's finish it the way we know you can.
She'll be our 2nd place finisher today. She goes Brooklyn, leaves a 5-9.
Yeah, she hasn't been able to hit lane 16 at all today. And I'll tell you, when you're struggling hitting the pocket, this can be a challenge to make this spare. Although she'll probably go pretty straight at it. there. Beautiful shot.
For Annette. She can finish up at 169. While she's finishing up her 10th here, I'd like to thank our crew from Tri-State Productions and Mountaineer Digital Services. On camera for us today was Rick Walker, Brad Hart, Bob Curtis, and Dan Sims. Sound Terry Cochran. Director Steve Blake. Graphics Andrew Hall. Also special thanks to our executive producer Terry Cochran and all the staff from Suburban Lanes for putting on this great show today.
Yeah, and you know, without the support of Suburban Lanes and all the sponsors, we wouldn't be able to have the kind of prize list that we do. You know, second place, even though first place is 1,000, second place is going to get you 600.
And that's all thanks to Pleasant Day Schools.
You know, Pleasant Day Schools has been one of the good sponsors of the league on Thursday night, the Scratch League.
Yep, not only this tournament, they sponsor 2 leagues and then a team in our Scratch League also. So Net with the spare, she can finish at 156. That would put her at 220 with handicap. She's going to get a 7 count there, leaving the 245. So a 207 with handicap. Now it's all about David finishing it off. Won the play-in game and run the ladder.
You don't suppose that he could re-up his membership for Club Zero on this first shot, do you?
I hope not. I'm sure he wasn't real happy about the first one.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save-A-Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
If you haven't had a chance to try the West Virginia-made Almost Heaven collection, now is the perfect time. These mattresses are double-sided and flippable. Yesterday's quality meets today's technology. Introducing our new Shop at Home Comfort Select experience. Visit our website, fill out the comfort questionnaire, or call us, and based on your information, we will help you select a set that is just right for you. Delivered sanitarily and safely to your home. So stop in or order online. Your satisfaction is always guaranteed. Mattress shopping made easy. No hassles, no pressure. That's the Delano's difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Have you noticed the little aches and pains since this whole thing started? Maybe your clothes are getting a little tighter. Well, take back your life with physical fitness, and I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza can help. With a clean, friendly, and healthy atmosphere, I Am Fit features state-of-the-art fitness equipment, cardio, and select drive weight machines. There's even a yoga studio, sports turf room, and a dedicated free weight area. But that's just the beginning. I Am Fit has certified personal trainers and nutritionists on staff with no-charge training and nutrition plans included in your membership. Student athletes can benefit from the Student Plyometric Program and sports-specific strength training at I Am Fit. Certified strength coaches can help you become faster, stronger, and more agile. So whether you want to become stronger, lose some weight, or just tone up, it's never too late to start a physical fitness lifestyle. I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza. You are worth it. Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank, too, with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
We are very excited to be opening our new office in Cheat Lake.
It's beautiful, and we really think our patients are going to love it.
Everything's still going to be the same type of atmosphere, warm and inviting, same staff. We are just trying to accommodate more patients at a time, and we look forward to seeing you at the brand new location.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
All right, welcome back to Suburban Lanes as we conclude our coverage of our first handicap open tournament. I'd like to take one last time to thank all of our sponsors, especially Ed and Suzanne from Pleasant Day Schools for donating money. I'd like to thank the Tri-State Productions crew, Mountain Digital Services, and the staff of Suburban Lanes. Tom, any last thoughts on the tournament?
Well, my last thought is we need to make a presentation if we can find the champion here someplace. I don't see, there he is, right behind the lights. And first of all, congratulations.
Great bowling, buddy.
You could not have bowled any better today. I mean, you were just absolutely terrific. What did you think about as you went from game to game? Did you see a little breakdown that you had to play it a little different? Or?
I see a little breakdown. I just kept my head in the game and stayed lined up, that's all.
Well, that's a good answer, and that's exactly what you have to do. And you are the champion of the handicap tournament, and it's my pleasure to present you with a amount of $1,000. And you have a safe trip home, young man.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. You're a terrific bowler. I mean, this has been a really, really nice tournament, Mike. I mean, you look at the people who made it, the young people, and it was good to see all the young youth bowlers coming in and bowling in a tournament like this and showing their skills, and the amount of skill that they have and the amount of power that they throw is just amazing.
And of course, David comes in as the last person in the tournament for the finals and ends up standing at the top all alone at the end.
Yes, he does. And absolutely, every game just bowled terrific.
Yes.
And so, Mike, we've finished this one up. Hopefully, we'll be able to do it again sometime.
Yep. That concludes our coverage. I hope everyone has a good week, and we'll see you back next time.